signal. Cell service here is a little low. All right, 17th delivery is 1.5 miles from here, 4 minutes. We'll arrive at 7:39 in the p.m. All right, number 18, 2.9 miles, 7 minutes. We'll be there at 7:49 p.m. on the arrival. Don't forget about Grump's Burger. Sorry guys, we're on 19, so I got a little confused if I miscounted a few. So we're actually on 19. So almost there. Got about 13 more. Westworth Village, where the airplanes go. Vroom, vroom. Alright, didn't get the photo, but looks like there's the app issue I had one night when it was raining. So I'm gonna get this information here. Fursman is the name of the road. Hey, this street is Santa Clara. Isn't that the same name in Los Boys as the city in Los Boys, Santa Clara? All right, we're gonna do a different kind of countdown. I figured out something in the app. 12 stops left, 5.9 miles, 12 minutes. We'll arrive at 8:15 on the arrival. All right, we're coming up on the bridge that goes over the railroad. And that was the bridge that goes over the railroad, Fort Worth. And the fun work train. Looks like we gotta break out an ID. Appreciate it. All right. No ID needed on that one. Said, "Are you Cole Spivey with the Please Subscribe show?" Said, "How did you guess?" Looks like we got a slowdown. A real nice one. Addresses are up there behind this tree, so we can probably go over this way. Sorry about the cuts. I gotta look at stuff on the same camera. I use the camera too. Nope, it's not. Well, it might be. Missed it by one. This would be a fun place to live. Maybe. Nope. I bet it's this one. Looks like we found it, boys. All right, boys. 11 stops left. 8.8 miles. 18 minutes. Be there at 8:41 p.m. on the arrival. Came through here a few times with favor. Isn't the airport nice? Got that turkey trot, November 23rd. This show is going to be called 32 Fanatics Deliveries. Decided to turn on some Bandcamp, and I suggest experimental. Listen. The other day I was listening to some John Frusciante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He laid down an album with River. It was really good. And then he killed him. He said, hey, drink this blue cup. It'll make you feel better, which I think could have been an accident. And then it was too much. It was at the Viper Club. And River died. It was really sad. I saw a 45-minute or an hour documentary on it the other day. But I don't know if they can blame him or not. I don't know the whole thing. They said it was a blue cup. And it had speedball and some kind of filtered heroin in it. This is new news that I've got after a long time ago. He died in, let's see, it was like, was it either 93 or 94? Yeah, I found out it was when River Phoenix died, the Viper Club was 1993. But the new information that's come out is John Frusciante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers handed him a blue cup. And it had a speedball mix in it, liquid. And he probably thought it was just a drink. I don't know. They said that it was handed to him right there on the floor, on the club floor. You know, just right there in front of the band and everything. Flea was playing, and he drank it, poisoned him, and killed him. He tried to take a volume to calm him down. He had been eating nothing but artichokes on the set of Dark Blood. Had lost a lot of weight. Was very skinny. And he couldn't take it. I heard some similar stuff too in 93, but I didn't know it was John Frusciante that handed it to him. And you know, that I don't know if they have proof of that, but that's what the documentary said. So I'm not saying it happened, but that's what is printed and published on YouTube. So I'd have to find out that. Then it went to his dad, Mr. Bottoms. That's his dad's name. Phoenix was a pseudonym. And he was angry about it, but I don't think they went for civil action suit or anything. I don't think they went after him. But John Frusciante was pretty much out of his mind. He had been heavily influenced with, or he was doing a lot of heroin, and River supposedly had hung out with him and recorded some songs with him. So we don't know if River knew or not, but it was too much, and just be careful. You know, you have to be careful. That stuff is not cool. The guy opened the door, and I was like, do you mind if I take a photo? And he was like, huh? Like, no, of the package, not of you, because we have to take photos to log. All right, guys, 10 more, and this is going to be 11 miles, 19 minutes. We'll be there at 9:06 in the p.m. Well, I mean, that's what the documentary said, but no one knows what really went down. That cup could have been passed around, you know, if John Frusciante even knew what was in it. You know, nobody really knows, but that's what the documentary was saying. That's the only reason I was talking about that. The documentary was kind of accusing, but I don't know. You know, nobody really knows. Only God knows. And they say that was enough to kill him. It was like a lethal dose of heroin and I guess the other amount was speed. I guess they call it a speedball. It's cocaine and heroin. But you know, Danny Aykroyd, who hung out with him in Sneakers, the same thing happened to John Belushi, and Dan Aykroyd was trying to help him. It happens to a lot of addicts and stuff, and he definitely was one. So it's just hard to blame anybody, really. That's what I say ultimately. But I guess I was just bringing attention. I got this thing. I don't know what it is. It's not exactly a peanut butter cookie. But it's this thing right here. It's like a caramel cookie. It tastes like a caramel apple cookie. It's cool. Pretty good. I got a little Coke and Coke Zero. I love these little 7-Eleven cookies. Their cookie bars are getting good. Just to get it correct, it's actually heroin and coke. Heroin and cocaine is a speedball. That's, sorry about that. Sorry about River Phoenix's death. And the documentary it's a new documentary that's released about a month ago. It's a very lengthy documentary that covers River Phoenix from birth all the way to the Viper Room, but also covers his career and you know, things that went on the set in Dark Blood and just all kinds of detailed stuff. It's pretty interesting. I thought it was an interesting documentary. Stain Creek. Be a nice house to live in. Just seeing how the car looks, the house. Yeah, it looks like a good thing. All right, 9 stops left, 9.3 miles, 12 minutes, 9:37 in the p.m. It's a nice one. It looks kind of like a candy cane. It's got a Santa Claus out front. Ho, ho, ho. 88 miles per hour, Marty. 88 miles per hour. So far, we're at 88.9 miles. Just went to 89. Not too bad for $98 to $100. All right, guys, going into Benbrook Lake. This is the Benbrook area. I found a good one on Bandcamp. They're called Woo. They do experimental music, but it's more kind of music, you know? It's not just sounds. It has kind of a rhythm. It's good. All right, 8 stops left, 4.7 miles, 9 minutes. We'll arrive at 9:53 p.m. There it is. They got a song called Bobble. It's known as Whoa. Recorded in gorgeous lo-fi. I'm the expert of Phantom Ride. I know it when I see it. Yep, we're on Lakeside. Right by the lake. Looks like full circle. That's where I bought my cookie. Looks like a nice one. There we go. She said, just go straight. Dun, 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 dun. That was nice. They waved Merry Christmas. And you know, they have a thing where you can put expense, but you can't put down poverty as an expense. It'd be nice if you could. I mean, get yourself right out of poverty. But unfortunately, you can't. You only can do tolls and parking. Those are the only ones. It'd be cool if there's a poverty button. Like, what's the expense? Well, because I'm poor. Can you give me a little bit more? La 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 la. Be a great button. People will be using that button all day long. All right, guys, 6 stops left. 1.7 miles, 6 minutes, 10:07 p.m. on the arrival. La 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 la. Open. La 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 la. Isn't life great? They're just waving. Hi. How are you doing? There's Trinity Valley. Almost. I taught there for a semester. Probably one of the highest paying jobs I've had pretty much ever, hourly. Oh, going Mira Vista. You guys know about this one from Favor and Grubhub. Especially Favor. La 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 la. Now this one I gotta give them the special access code. Just act like Nicholson. Mira Vista. Just kind of talk like this and say, well, I'm a delivery driver. What's it to you, buddy? I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna drop off your package. Well, just need a little bit of information and let you right in. This is a golf course at night, but you can't see anything. Just the road. Looks like we got a nice one. Last time I dropped off to them, it wasn't for sale. All right. Pretty nice house.